Days until the Premier League season begins, but will Alexander Isak still be a Newcastle player? Well, let's go live to Pete Graves at the club's training ground. Good morning to you, Pete. Great to see you. Look, put us up to date with what the latest is with the Newcastle's star striker.
Thanks, James. Yeah, well, the latest is he's behind me here at the training ground. Alexander Isak arrived in the last 20 minutes or so. I'm keeping a close eye. I'm not ignoring you, James. I'm keeping a close eye on the road behind me here because cars have just started to emerge as well. So I'm seeing who may join Isak here at the training ground. But yeah, it was unclear really whether Isak would be here today. The rest of the squad, plus Eddie Howe, have been travelling back from South Korea overnight. They had a pre-season game with Tottenham yesterday, drew 1-1, and they landed early this morning. It's our understanding that the players have got the day off, a bit of time to recover from that trip. Of course, the plane was actually delayed a little bit as well, so you'd imagine there's going to be a tired manager and some tired players there. Alexander Isak, though, of course, wasn't on that plane. He wasn't on the trip. A thigh injury is what we were told. Although, as we've been reporting, we understand that Isak is keen to explore his transfer options this summer. So he's not been out there with them, and he's decided to come down here to the training ground. Whether or not he's here to speak with the manager or whether he's just working on his fitness with this injury, of course, he's reportedly nursing the thigh problem, remains to be seen, but we're keeping a close eye on who else might turn up here. But of course, the facts are that we know Liverpool are interested in signing Alexander Isak. They had a £110 million bid rejected by Newcastle United on Friday. Newcastle have then made their own moves in the market. They've gone in for Benjamin Sesko, a fee of around £70 million being discussed with RB Leipzig, and Newcastle seeing Sesko as someone who could come to the club and well, not only play alongside Alexander Isak or replace him if Isak was to be sold. Sesko, just 22 years of age, a big striker, imposing character on the field as well, and someone that Newcastle United would see as a potential replacement down the line for Isak were they to cash in. But the big news, yes, this morning, James, is that Isak is here. He is at the training ground, the first time we've seen him here in some time. Like we say, he's been training in Real Sociedad, his old club, and Eddie Howe admitting that he found that out through the media, which tells its own story, doesn't it really, about how much they've maybe spoken in the past weeks. But just some interesting quotes from Eddie Howe as well that reached us in the last 24 hours from this camp in South Korea. He told the Daily Mail, "You have to earn the right to train with us. We are Newcastle United." He said that the player has a responsibility to be part of a team and part of a squad. He talked about having to act in the right way to play at this football club. And he said also, key here at the end, no player can expect to act poorly and then train with the group as normal. I think that's very key, isn't it, when you look at the situation over the past few weeks and Alexander Isak not being part of this trip to Asia with the rest of the players and Eddie Howe. He's well behind now on pre-season, but he is here now at the training ground, looking to maybe make up for lost time. We're going to keep a close eye on this. Clearly, the coming hours and days are absolutely key. And we're just going to have a look here as another car makes its way down towards the training centre here. These are the live pictures now as we try and have a look. Of course, blacked out windows, but we will wait and see who was in that car. Could that be the manager, Eddie Howe, arriving here right now? We'll keep you right up to date, but it's all moving here at Newcastle United training ground.